Hello and welcome guys to this comparison. So today we have the new Aatrox and the old Aatrox. So this is like a fight, and first of all we will start with the appearance. If you see the new Aatrox, he looks a lot like a tryhard, like a guy who started looks maxing. His sword, some people say it's really cool. For me, the previous one, which he had in the old Aatrox, was even cooler. I don't know, he doesn't look that evil to me, seriously. But I'm going to say he looks sharp. Like, he looks ripped as fuck. He looks like a guy who gave a lot of time, well, again, in looks maxing. And now to the other Aatrox. His sword, I like that it looks like a fucking spine. Because it looks like a spine, it makes it more evil. It's as if he ripped it out of a huge monster and now it uses it as a sword. And I also really love the stance. If you see the new skin from Aatrox, it looks like he is in the battle and he's fucking struggling. In the old skin, you can see that he fucking won the battle. Or maybe he started his own battle or has ended it. Either way, here he looks more official and serious, and look at the face. Old Aatrox looks more serious and more official and scarier. And in the other hand, if you see Aatrox II, somebody was modeling him as if he had an easy life and he was like, you know what, fuck this shit, I will get out from this throne and I will play like an evil character and ruin everything. So he doesn't look that scary for real. I would be more scared if I had like number 1 Aatrox instead of number 2. So in the visuals, the old Aatrox has about 12 out of 10, and the new Aatrox I will give him like a 7. And now we're going to the next stage of the fight, which is the voice. And we will use a very complicated platform, which I don't know if you know this guys, but there's a platform called Google Chrome. So let's listen to them.
War reveals what is within us. Surpass the frailty of your form.
He sounds cool as fuck, but if we go to the new one,
This is the silence I seek. Carnage.
so this guy, he sounds like he was smoking a lot of cigars, like big huge fucking cigars, and he completely destroyed his lungs and his larynx, I don't know how to, his throat, and he sounds cool as fuck. When you smoke a lot, after 30 years you sound like a fucking gigachad. He sounds cooler, the new Aatrox, than the first Aatrox, I will give him that. So now they're equal, 1-1. And now the abilities, and I'm going to be honest guys, I never fucking play Aatrox, so me doing this video is like you see a grandpa trying to teach you about technology. So what I remember about old Aatrox is that his passive was when he dies, he fucking revives. So this is the old Aatrox, okay? Demonstration. So he died, and now he revived, and he ends up fucking both of them. Then we continue with his abilities. You remember 9/11? Look at this. And so he just breaks the fucking floor. The second one is Blood Price and Bloodthirster. So he literally has the item Bloodthirster in his naming abilities. And Blades of Torment. Visually, it's very, very cool. Let's look at it. And that's very amazing. Like, this ability is so fucking cool to look at. And again, yeah. And it does a magic damage also. And next is his ultimate, which is pretty much the same. He's just flying and has extra attack speed. And now to the new Aatrox. If we go here, we can see he's beating the shit out of garbage. He has killed the garbage and he's beating the shit out of 2 dogs. He looks cartoonish as fuck. I don't like the new Aatrox. First of all, he's not an acrobat, okay? Why should he even jump every time he does anything? This is very unpractical, cartoonish, and very inefficient in terms of energy usage. So instead of just jumping, slash the fuck, you don't need to jump. Next up we have the internal chains. I mean look, the concept is not bad, but the design is what kills it. So if you look at it, it looks like he summoned a board to play Candy Crush on. That's how it looks like. Next up we have Umbral, which sounds like umbrella, which is just a dash. So it's literally Yasuo dashing. I think it's Yasuo W or Yasuo E. I'm sorry, I never played Trash, so I don't remember how Yasuo is played actually. It's a decent movement. It's a decent movement to do some extra mechanics. And ultimate, I don't like this ultimate. It's cool, but I believe the old ultimate looks much better because he looks legit. He looks like he actually went through some trouble in his life. He had a rough childhood with a father who beat the shit out of his mama when he was drunk. That's very cruel and dark. Yeah, that's actually that looks cooler. And now stage 4 of this fight, which is who is more likely to play Yasuo? Old Aatrox or new Aatrox? So we have this trash, and I believe because new Aatrox probably has TikTok, probably does looks maxing, and probably is more naive, I think he's more likely to play Yasuo than the old Aatrox who looks more official, serious, and actually gets shit done. He's like a politician who actually does the shit that he says. So yes guys, I believe that the old Aatrox is much cooler, and maybe his voice needs a little bit of an upgrade. So yes Riot, you should bring him back. I will wait these changes until Friday, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.